Hello, friends. It's Veterans Day, and I am happy to talk to you on this day. I don't know who you think about on Veterans Day. I think about my uncles, my Uncle Bill and my Uncle John and my Uncle Sonny. I think about my cousin Britt, my favorite veterans, my husband Dick as well. You probably have some people that you think of, and some people perhaps who were in a war or maybe served during peacetime, or maybe, sadly, a relative of yours that went off to fight and didn't come back. On this day, we honor the service and the courage of our service members in this country. It's a good day to think about those things and to think about the sacrifices that people make. I was thinking about courage and about the way that sometimes we step up in a way that we didn't think we possibly could. We didn't think we had the capacity for, but yet when the situation demands it, it happens. So often that happens for our service members. One of my favorite Psalms is Psalm 46. The whole thing is wonderful, but it begins this way. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear. Though the earth should change, though the mountains shake in the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, though the mountains tremble with its tumult. And it goes on from there. It's a wonderful psalm. It's the psalm that includes the phrase, be still and know that I am God. There is so much that's in here. But that beginning part, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear. What, are you kidding? Of course we'll fear. We're human beings. We are fearful creatures. We're afraid of a lot of different things, and that's okay. Because it's a good response sometimes, right? It keeps us out of trouble. It keeps us from danger. But sometimes we need the courage to conquer that fear. There's a quote that says this: courage is not the absence of fear, but the judgment that something else is more important than fear. I think that's a wonderful quote to think about in terms of Veterans Day, in terms of some of our service members. Courage is not the absence of fear. Were they afraid? I bet so. But the judgment that something else is more important than fear. Protecting others, protecting our values, protecting all that they swore that they would protect. That becomes more important than fear. And another phrase that's a little more lighthearted perhaps is that courage is fear that has said its prayers. Now, whenever you're fearful, praying is probably a good idea, right? Because there is someone who will hear us. And that's when that phrase from the beginning of Psalm 46 makes so much sense. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear. That's when it makes sense. Thanks be to God. Amen.